Yeah, it was a more emotional hearing than you typically see here at the Capitol. One senator even choked up while she was talking about it. Tiffany Hill's friends and family hope that all that emotion will help get this law passed. They say it would save lives, and they say it's a relatively simple idea, an alert on one of these.
She was kind, she was fierce, she was open, she was loyal.
Before Tiffany Hill became a mother of 3, she was a Marine. She believed in serving her community.
I feel that's the legacy she wanted to leave for her kids.
Last November, Hill was shot and killed by her estranged husband. She was in her car in an elementary school parking lot in Vancouver, Washington. Her husband killed himself later that day.
A colleague and I heard the gunshots from our classrooms.
Friends of Hill told her story to state senators. It's a cautionary tale.
She was given a no contact order. For 64 days in a row, he violated that.
I believe, the state believes, that if the defendant is released, he will kill the victim.
Hill's estranged husband, Keelan Hill, had been arrested for violating that restraining order. And despite the concern of prosecutors, he was released on bail. 5 days later, he killed Tiffany Hill.
So I beg you, please consider Tiffany.
Her friends came to Olympia to convince lawmakers to pass a bill that would give recipients of protection orders alerts on their cell phones if their potential attacker was within 1,000 feet based on GPS tracking devices. They think that law might have saved Tiffany Hill's life.
Yes, it's it is close to home.
Republican State Senator Linda Wilson, who grew up in an abusive home, has sponsored this bill for 3 years now. She thinks Tiffany Hill's story will be the difference this year.
I really hope this is what makes it pass. It just needs to.
An appropriate way to memorialize a mother who made sure her country and family were safe.
Of course, I'd rather have my best friend here, but to think that there's a possibility that one other child is going to have their mom, this is all I have to do now. This is it. I feel like this is what Tiffany would want. That senator who sponsored the bill 3 times now says she made some changes this year. There were some concerns in the past about liability and costs to the state. She thinks she's fixed that. Another change she's made, if it passes, this bill will be known as the Tiffany Hill Law. Live in Olympia, Drew Mickelson, King 5 News.